And finally, do you swear to protect and maintain those lands which I have bestowed upon you in my name? I swear. Then rise, Count Nicholas, and may God be with you. Hello and welcome, connoisseurs of Crusader Kings 3, friends of the channel and newcomers alike. We're here for the very first time with our young Count Nikola. We are going to need to talk about something I don't usually talk about because we're using slightly more mods than usual. Generally, I only use Community Flavor Pack, Ethnicities, and Portraits Expanded, Brighter Portraits, and Better Barbershop. But this time around, we're going to be using Regional Immersion and Enrichment, and we're going to be using very immersive events and tales. Now, the Rice mod isn't going to have that much of an effect on this game because we're really not playing anywhere where there's a lot of stuff for, but the Viet will definitely help us get more things. We're also added Better Battles Updated, which gives us some battle events when we lead our own armies, which could be cool. So with that, I think we're just going to get started. The very first thing we're going to need to do is find a spouse. We have no good spouse candidates right now. I kind of want to marry his daughter when she comes of age, but that means waiting 2 years without getting married. It's not that long. Also, he probably will betroth her to somebody. I will not be able to convince him to let me marry her. But there's one thing I was thinking of, one thing I would like to do right away, which is we're going to go into here and we're going to reset our perks, because I was thinking about it since the last time, but I think we need to go down this side just to get things working for us a little bit better. This way we actually have some good marriage candidates. There is one guy I was looking at over here. I think it's this guy who has a really excellent daughter who hopefully will marry us. Yeah, so she will marry us now that we're a gallant. Now, this is the easy choice. He's not that strong, but he is close enough that he'd be able to help. If we could pull this off, though, if we could romance this kid here, that could be amazing. Like, really, really amazing. How close is he to letting us get married to her now? That's not terrible. He would actually let us marry her if he has a son. So let's pin her and put the marriage off. We're gonna need money. Only making 1.1 gold per month, which is not nearly enough. It's difficult though. There's not a lot of ways we can make money easily. We could build hill forts here, which would make our skirmishers better, but I think before I would build the hill forts, I'd build just another unit of skirmishers. Same with militia camps would be good, but again, I could just build another unit of skirmishers. Then we have grazing lands, but that we're not using small horsemen, like light horsemen, so I don't see that as a good choice. That makes me think we need to just increase this by 1 right away. I think that's the right decision. Just this, so we have a few knights. Excellent. So all the marriages are going to come through. The question is he going to betroth her to somebody? Because if he betroths her to somebody, we could try and elope to get her. He just made me the spy master. That seems silly, but whatever. Whatever's good for you, Domagoji. I really want to be able to take this guy's territory as quickly as possible, but doing that without a alliance is probably not realistic. We might be able to beat him. We might be able to beat him with our new light footmen. The sooner we can get this under our control, this duchy here, the sooner that we can start growing out. Now, oh, of course, we're the culture head. What are we learning here? Ledger is what I would choose anyway. It's going to take forever. Okay, well, our priest isn't that bad. You know, he's a 12 because he's the court physician, so that gives him an extra one. Our ban has past limited crown authority. I think I maybe should have kept the gold for this. Kind of makes me feel like we should have... We could still do it. We could just marry the girl down here. It just feels like that this would be such a good move if we could get it to work. It means waiting a long time though, right? And that is a little bit tricky. Let's make sure every single one of our courtiers is married. Marital status, unmarried. Okay, so our spy master needs to get married. The Bulgarian woman here with a 13, and there's a Greek woman here with a 16. That's really good. I do wanna gather together the Bosnians that we can, so we'll do that, even though it's not quite as good. I think that's a good choice. Probably should try to marry those traits in. I mean, knights aren't that likely to have children, but it's probably worth it. So we'll marry her in. This is the guy who is sterile. We'll avoid marrying him if we can. So there's some marriages. We'll try to convert them all. We're just gonna have to keep waiting and see what he does, right? If he doesn't have a child, then maybe he'll... I don't want him to betroth her. As soon as he has a child, though, we actually stand a chance of just straight marrying her, right? Both Count Branimir of Pest and I are in esteem by our liege, Ban Domagoji. However, when it comes to handing out titles, honor, and wealth, one of us will always be first among equals. The upcoming gathering at Karsig Castle gives me a chance to ensure that I am the one with the band's favor. As a smooth talker, this should be easy. Will illustrate that God favors me. You know, I think actually let's work together. Although this is useless now that we just married her in because she changed her mind. So I'm going to start swaying her father. Such a small sway. Such a terrible chance. It might be worth it anyway. If we can get one, it is a 40% chance. If we can get one tick, that could give us some of the marriage hope we're looking for. Our best bet is that he has a son. So where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna raid, man? What's your plan? Don't raid me. You have no idea, do you? You have no plan for raiding anybody. You're just gonna stand there and just gonna put your guys back down. Right, that's a little strange, but okay. We're having a tiny bit of trouble. This whole not getting married right away is really holding us back a little. I could just take the debt, right? It's probably gonna be 80 gold. 80 gold isn't bad. A hunt might be a good idea. We're never going to be able to pay for this. We'll just cancel it for now. I legitimately don't know if we should be spending the little bit of money we have on a hunt, maybe? So yeah, we've canceled this. We can't do it right now. We don't have the money. We need to get the money back up. Mystic's speech. And that is why we must submit ourselves to the beneficence of God every moment of every day of our lives. Do you see? Shall I continue? Please. Please do so. I usually have more mixed responses. No. Why would I be anything except grateful to hear the words of a holy man, no matter how much of my time they take up? You are a good count and a good man. God bless you. No. We'll take the stress down. We'll take the stress down. And the piety isn't a bad thing either. So we are through our first year. She's now 1 year older. I really, really wish you'd find we should have a kid. You need to get your wife pregnant. You could just make a baby with your wife that's a male. Make this whole thing easier. Now, eloping with her will have advantages anyway, because if she does become the heir, am I right? That doesn't seem likely, but you never know. It's a pretty heavy play. Once we can begin swaying her, we will sway her. We're probably gonna have to sway her a bit before we're gonna be able to try to make her our lover, our soulmate, which is the plan. And don't think I can get a pilgrimage low enough, even though it's like super close. Oh, yeah, we can. Super dangerous, just like super dangerous. Do it for zealotry, and then we just bring no one. We have no caravan masters worthwhile, I don't think, no. The best is this poor guy. I mean, he's better than nothing. It's an expensive position to... Well, that's only 1 point. Only 0.1. Okay, fine. We'll take that guy. I can't wait. And let's start our zealotry pilgrimage. I think it's a good place to start. We begin sharing power with our Marshal Radek Might be a bad choice since he's still pretty neutral towards us. I'm just checking on her so much because I just don't want him to marry her off before I notice. I mean, if I have to elope with her, we could do that. It's not the first time I catch Elisabetta, a commoner from Prozor, fiddling around with some flowers. So this is some wanderer who's kind of joined up with us temporarily. If we do this, he joins our court, but she doesn't because she's not part of our court. He's like a 60-year-old Russian. He's not married. This count isn't going to like us either way. This count is not going to like us either way. I mean, we don't need him to like us though, right? This guy's not really worth anything to us. He's an old man. Ah, let's get him to... Oh, jeez. He's somehow better than every knight I have. All right, so we have the danger tempting fruit. I want unknown plant bliss. Ah, yes. Okay, let's just click this off. Unknown plant bliss. Yes, yes, yes. Nice. That's what you get for eating random plants. Bliss. We gained our pilgrim trait. Hopefully we can get to level 1. Who is this? This is his wandering zealot. He's loyal. Delightful. I shall also make a donation. I have nothing to give because I literally have no artifacts left, so I can do this for free, which means I absolutely should. Yeah, we made some friends. There's only so much a man can pray without looking for other equally important ways to spend one's time. And Count Pivrimir has a lovely residence that he so kindly allows me to visit. Even if we never do her inspiration, is it worth going in debt for like 5 months in order to get another female courtier? I mean, she's Serbian. No, I don't think it's worth the risk. We don't need her. Always checking in. Always checking in. Still no pregnancy? Oh, she's pregnant now. Oh. Oh. How pregnant is she? These people have no idea the degree to which I am, like, watching their pregnancy. What does the plaque say? So this makes our pilgrimage more pious whether we succeed or not. I'm just gonna take the 5 stress. We'll give it a shot. Unintelligible. So that got us to level 1, so we have at least succeeded at getting a basic pilgrimage done. Very good. Rama, it has been an honor. We're gonna go home. We're gonna get Poverty's Journey, which gives us a Holy Order cost down. Okay. We're a good pilgrim. We did all right. We got some legitimacy that we're gonna need later. So let's head on home. It's just a bit of mole. 40% chance we become ill. 2% chance we die. Let's just get ill. If we have to get ill, we'll get ill. It's August now, and we've returned home. I'm feeling really good. Give him a son. Give him a son. Come on, give him a son. Truth be told, I don't know if he'll let us marry her even if he gets a son. It's going to be super close, and we cannot afford a grand wedding. I mean, it's minus 100, right? It's definitely minus 100, so hopefully she has a son. That's what I'm looking for. I'm very much creeping on these people's lives. I am very obsessed. I'm so caught up in the lives of people that I really have nothing to do with. We could, again, after this, maybe try to go on a hunt. The good thing about going on a hunt would be we could possibly get a trophy, and the trophy would be worth some money. We need a way to get money because it's the only way we're going to be able to do this. If we can marry her legitimately, then we will be able to get the money reward for it. So she's going to have this baby basically as soon as her... It's a boy. It's a boy. It's a boy. Yes! So eloping would be cool, but I think this is just flat better. She's so good. She's so good. I know it has nothing to do with us, but geez, she got a perfect diplomacy education. That's great. I think this is just a great marriage for us. The other good thing about this marriage is because we're doing it straight without eloping, we can take the cash. And I know that seems a little petty. I would have liked to have eloped if we could. And it's something that we'll think about in the future. But the fact he's just willing to do it is just all around better. We now have an alliance with him, which is good. Hopefully we can sway him a bit. She's now our wife. If we demand conversion, will she do it? 75% chance. Please. So she's agreed to the conversion. She actually likes us quite a bit now. I would like to romance her if possible. 100% chance. 100% chance to romance her. Courtship. Gregarious, likes compassionate. And she's got a good opinion of me. Yep. So we're going to do that, but first we're going to at least finish one circle with her father. We should also get the first marriage event, which is amazing. So we'll just take the 75 gold. We're going to save that money for buying this claim. We don't have the money for a grand tournament. Wonder if there's anything useful over here we could do. We could invite Norse settlers. We could build a local Christian religious building. Those are cool. Though, if I remember correctly, our faith didn't really build a lot of permanent structures to worship in. Could put on train for... We just signal this so that if any tournaments come up, we can hopefully get a chance to do that. This is very random, and I don't want to spend my money on it right now. Right? So, let's just keep at it. Once this circles around, we'll grab this. Is he stronger now? No, he's really not gotten stronger. He'll probably buy troops once his gold gets a little higher. Alright, so he's not swayed. So instead, we are going to romance his daughter. I would like to learn her language, but we're not good at that. So let's just romance her. I think that's great. Let us romance our new wife. I mean, I guess I'm not good at any of these things. I think we will go with our gut in the moment. I recruit one of my most senior soldiers. Because we went with our gut, we got the one that's most appropriate for us. Alright, so we're gonna get somebody. One of our knights. Let's see who it is. Let's pick somebody. Could be the old man. And we do want to marry... Oh, we should ask him to convert. The big pile of stuff always happening all the time. So we're going to fight... Prezda, I think. Prezda is going to be who we fight against in order to impress our wife. Let's do that. Our only good knight is an old man. Yeah, that's great. That's exactly how we needed things to go. So she will come in. We had any children? Any children in the first 2 years? Oh yeah, we have a courtier who's had a child here. Oh, and she's tough too. It was the tough one. Let's educate her. Who's gonna do it? Not me. It doesn't make sense for it to be me. Somebody who's smart. We don't got any smart people. I guess the bishop makes the most sense. We'll get the bishop to do it. We have so little money. We're gonna have a real hard time making sure our kid gets a proper education. We have so little money. Like, it's real rough. Like, really, really rough. We can start doing hunts, though. Hunts are a good way, especially as we get better at it as our hunter trait gets up. Maybe we'll be able to pull in a good actual hunt master. A gift fit for... I don't have the money for this, which is too bad. So we do not have the money to give a gift to our wife, sadly. We're poor. We're very poor. Raptor Retailer. My Chancer Kulin, an avid raptor hunter, has brought me a man who sells trained hunting raptors. Here's a fine specimen. 15 gold could work out. I don't know that he's that good. Very good, but I'm not interested. I don't think I have the money right now, sadly. I would love to buy a hunting bird, but we're broke. We're just broke, you know? I'm glad we didn't have to do anything hard, like we didn't have to elope or anything to get our preferred wife. What is this? Who are you? What the heck? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I want to challenge you to a rival fight. I should have known we could never be friends. Afia, I've brought you here to the top of this mountain to make it clear to you. You're heathen faith is the only reason that our friendship couldn't endure. Of course it is. Your suicide god, it makes you weak and your people weak. I cannot believe you said that. God is with me. God is with me. And you will regret what you've said to me today. What did you do? Why? Why did you do this? Like, why? Why? We're just normal men. We're just men, normal men. Rare flower. You want the rare flower? I can take stress for this if we have a good chance to do it. Yeah, we'll do it. We found the orchid in the ruins. Very nice. We're doing pretty well on prestige. Most likely, once we get to 2,000 prestige, we will reform Bosnian, and we'll probably put... Yeah, Mountain Homes is good. I would love to do something neat like Sacred Metallurgy, but we can't, because of course we shun witchcraft. Sorceress Metallurgy would be cool though. The only regional thing we have available is Connie Raiders, and we might someday do that once we're much bigger. But likely we'll be doing Mountain Homes first. Yeah, Mountain Homes is a great idea. Let's just take... Do we want to do Loyalty and Respect? I think this is quite good. Oh, it got us to two hold Stewardship. Our stewardship is so bad. Now, it might be good because she's just not good at much else if we just tell her to handle our diplomacy for us. I really don't want to put her on managed domain. Her stewardship is really not good enough. Stewardship, that's actually worth it to get us to 5. No, it's not. It's not worth it at all. We're gonna have some serious problems. Serious problems with stewardship because we can hold basically nothing. We will be able to get this duchy here. It is a 4-point duchy, but we're only going to need to get 1 point of more legitimacy to make this work. We are so bad, though. We're so bad at this. We're literally -1. It's awful. It's terrible. It's the worst. It's come to my attention. I know what I'm doing, Radek. It's not up to you. It's not up to you. Listen, he's a heathen. He's a heathen. Commander promoted. We could definitely use a command. Oh, he's okay. He's not great. Very well, Volkmir. I mean, he's a good commander. Well, he's actually only a sort of lackluster commander as well. We could find him a spouse. Let's see. Somebody relatively nearby. Oh, there's a Croatian that follows our faith. Yeah, she's good. Let's bring her in. The more marriages we create, the more that our court will expand and we'll be able to maintain it over time. Only 1 child so far, but still, that's good. How you doing, old man? Feeling fine. All right, good. Romance poetic license. Kind and feeling heart. Exquisite features. Poetry is not my strong suit. I think kind and feeling heart is the right decision. She's made us diplomatic. Ah, she must have liked my poem. Nice. Very, very nice. I feel like things are going great for us. We've got 100 gold. That means once we pay for this, we might actually have enough gold to go on our first hunt. I sort of have this RP idea in my head that we're going to go on hunts and sell all of the trophies to local lords who want renown of going on a hunt without actually going on a hunt. We should probably use the money to get a hunt master. Do we have a good one yet? Average ones. We have average ones. Yeah, we don't want to do that right yet. We want this war to be finished first. We may make some money in the war as well. A lot of this war is going to depend on our ally helping us. He likes us okay. If we were to sway him... It's 56%, so it's better than it was before. We have good cultural acceptance, we have good diplomacy now. They do consider us to be a stray, which isn't great. Ah, this old man. What are you doing, old man?
By God, Countess Euphrasia is an insufferable witch. Have you seen how she snorts derivatively? Ridiculous. She is but a child.
How could you say such a thing about my wife? What a dishonorable person you've proven to be. Dobrynia, you had better be prepared to back your vile words up with steel.
I will.
I will. It is a shame that you, a mature man, should have any dealings, let alone be married to a girl who amounts to little more than a child.
I yield, my lord. I yield.
Will you apologize to my lady now? Will you show her the honor she deserves?
Of course, my lord. I was mistaken. I should not have spoken out of turn. It was not my place, and I am truly, truly ashamed.
You know, he's pretty close to us in combat, but we did a pretty good job. This is going to happen pretty soon. Recording a memory. I could have my friend record this memory. I don't know how good this artifact is. He will become my best friend. This is Brilio. I kind of want to steal him because he's amazing. He's a terrible knight, but he wouldn't have to serve as a knight if he's in my court. I think we're going to invite him to our court because he is Bosnian, so he belongs here. And then we will let him do this for us. We'll spend the gold. Wait, what? Did he just... Oh, he's a priest. That's okay, to be fair. We don't need him to be anything else, right? Can he, like, do work? He can. Huh. Kulin is the least important of these people. I guess Radic and I have just not gotten along. Radic is a mayor, though. We do need to keep the mayor on the council if we can, so that's probably not a good idea. But Kulin, we don't really need Kulin. So let's put my best friend on the council. Let's assign him. We do need him to like us better. Hopefully he'll figure it out in time. I mean, we're undermining his... Yeah, so he is losing some negative with us, so he'll get better in time. The short reign will also go away eventually, so that's good. 53 days left before we can perpetrate our war. We still have enough money in the bank, even though we brought our friend here. He made this book for us. This tome retells the story of when Agafia and Count Nikola became rivals. Yeah, when I punched her in the face. I mean, when I told her that God loves me more than her in a fight. I dragged her to the mountains and yelled as loud as I could that God loves me more. That's actually pretty close to what happened if you saw the two I picked. Intruder? My sunshine is in danger, I must save her, yes. I will never let you get into harm's way again. Good. We've found a soulmate. That's good. Hopefully that means we have many children. He's finished the task, we will see it done. Leaves us with 6. And I don't think there's any point in waiting on this. I don't think there's any point in waiting on this at all. I think we have everything we need. We have the prestige. We have the prestige to ask our friend to help us, so let's just get in here and declare this war. We're gonna raise ourselves up. I mean, he's not our friend, but he is the father of our soulmate, though. That's kind of like a friend. Alright, let's get in there. Our best friend wrote us a book about how we got mad at that lady in the mountains. I legitimately don't know how I feel about it. It's very strange, you know? The Duke is coming to help. Here we go. Are we going to win this? I think we'll win it, even though he's defending, because I think we're superior enough to him. Our knight maimed his knight. Our knights are so weak. Our knight wounded his knight. Yeah, we got this. We have got this thing. Nice. No captures. Sadly. We aren't actually losing that much gold, to be fair. Did I or did I not? Earlier today I met some important community leaders in a nearby town. It was a matter of official business, and thankfully, while the meeting was a little boring, it wasn't a bad meeting by any means. We left on a decently pleasant note, or at least I think so. About a half hour later, when I was returning to my home with my entourage, a thought occurred to me. Did I say a proper farewell to everyone, as etiquette dictates? right? Wait, what if I forgot to say farewell, but no one said anything because they feared of offending someone of high status? It's so strange, I don't remember if I actually said farewell, and if I didn't, it's too late to run back and do it formally. I'm sure I did, I must have. If I didn't, it doesn't really matter now. As a compassionate man, I don't think we forget to say goodbye to people, you know, because we legitimately care about them. It isn't just formal to us. Probably he's gonna come back down and attack us. Our bud here is guarding the north. We're gonna hang out here. If he tries to attack us again, we'll probably defeat him. We don't need the extra troop support here. We really don't need anything. We've got this thing fully under control. War declared on our liege for what territory? Okay, so we're gonna have to help our liege with that. Because we can't just let him... Like, we can't just let him take our stuff. Oh, one of our knights has fallen ill. Is there a... There's literally a plague right where we're standing. And we've got camp fever. Do no more than is necessary. Excellent work. We're young. We're still poor. We're literally dying. What a thing to happen. Okay, well, we took this prisoner in the siege. As a compassionate man, I don't think we forget to say goodbye to people, you know, because we legitimately care about them. It isn't just formal to us. I mean, it hardly makes up for all the bad luck we've been having lately, though. We're literally dying. And we will enforce our demands. So be it. I cannot believe we're literally dying. We're gonna have to... You know, I really don't think there's much we can do. I think we just have to see how it goes. Who else do we have here? We have one more prisoner. It's his wife, who he can't afford, so we'll be keeping her for a while. I hope I don't die. I mean, I can't help him siege. All I can do is sit. My wife is pregnant while I'm dying of typhus. Oh, we want... Oh. Ah. I was very worried that this game was already over. I think we're just gonna do this. Warrior wounded in training, that sucks. You know, I actually can join his war, can't I? Like, if I can offer to join his war. Yes, so we will actually re-raise our troops here. And we'll send them this way. We also need to get our guys doing work. We'll change the faith here. We'll wait till that finishes there and then change the culture. We'll also drop that in. Maybe I should take the first Overlord perk just to get myself going a bit on that. Alright, well, I was hoping we wouldn't have to, but we're gonna have to change our contract so that he stops trying to convert our territory. I was gonna let it go if he didn't do anything, but he's made a move. Religious rights protected, that should put an end to that. Does my liege even have any allies or anyone who can help him literally at all? No, he don't. He don't. This war is literally wrecking me. I can't believe it. I cannot believe this. So you finished this. Watchman's Ease. Top of the morning, nothing to report. The guard told me as I made a few rounds around my garden. Stand up straight. Continue as you were. Aren't you being more valiant? Vigilant? No. Continue as you were. You're fine. We still remember what it was like to be on sentry duty. So I would like to finish this, and hopefully we can still stop the siege, but I don't know. It looks like it. Yep. New heir. We have a son and heir. Our wife. What name should we give him? Barak? I like Barak. Let's do Barak. Strange impasse. So they are both making suggestions, and we're gonna do both because we're good enough at that. We can't. No. You want to come this way with me, right? You want to attack him? You want to attack him, right? Why? Why? I want him out of my territory. He is an example to us all. Good. You really think this is better? All right. I don't like it even a little bit. Offer of guardianship. Nope. Nope. Well, I guess we'll chain ourselves up here. Ooh, our court physician got a little bit better. He's a 14 now. He's not terrible. Probably the pilgrimage helped too. This is no good. He's now going to be holding the war target. Why? Why has God cursed us? Why has he taken our son? Why did our liege let him finish the siege? Ah, I want him out of my territory. We worked so hard to get this stuff to work. Our liege just died. We may have just cursed our liege. Our wife is pregnant again. I mean, at least if he finishes this siege, we'll win from holding the entire territory. So I guess we're gonna win. I don't know, I'm losing everything. Oh, our father-in-law has paid the ransom for his grandson, our son, thank goodness, thank God. So he's made us chancellor, which is basically the same as saying he made our wife chancellor, which, okay, I could buy that. I would have preferred to have been marshal, though. We are going to win this thing. There is no way he can lose at this point, but we have lost so much. I mean, our son is safe now. No, I think we've recovered. It'll be fine. It'll just take more time to build up. Oh, I have a daughter now. Miroslava? We'll actually take Miroslava. That's a good name. The siege is going to be finished. He's going to take this. Oh, we siege this entire territory. There we go. 100% war score from sieging the whole territory. So we win. That is a super, super rare way to win. I actually almost forgot that it existed. He had a good plan the whole time, of course. He didn't stop that from happening, which means my man is going to have to go up there and do this instead. 2 long years to get this back up. At least serve the crown is going to help. But with that, I think we're going to bring this episode an end. Our first episode was very, 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 very stressful. We found a wonderful wife. We have an ally who, although he doesn't like us very much, definitely got paid to get our son out of prison, which is good. We got 57 gold. There's some stuff we could do with that. We could go on another pilgrimage. We could go on a hunt. I kind of like where we are right now, but with that, we're going to bring this episode to an end. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you join me the next time that we're here with Count Nikola. Goodbye for now.